so tired, so much more aware. Hello, people. What you guys doing, man? Yo, what's up, losers? Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. Oh shit. Oh wait. Da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da. No heckin' way. Whoa, Hyro. What's up, bro? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Hold on, I'm fetching my headphones real quick. Inserting them into my microphone. Trying to find the hole. Yeah. Emily's like you, and I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just like me, was so disappointed in you. Oh, just 2 days before. Oh, man, you can do it. Pull through, man, pull through. In German we say Augen zu und durch. Close your eyes and just get through it. That's what it basically means in German. Ready to resell some Pika Nimbus? Yeah. I needed some things translated. I actually wanted to start at 30. So like half an hour ago, but then I was like, oh come on, I'll just like translate this real quick. Took me half an hour, but it's okay. It was kind of fun. And I had to decide if I wanted to like over translate everything or keep it, you know, keep it realistic. And I thought realistic was the better choice. So basically, like, we don't over-translate everything in German either. Like, we have a German word for commands, but we just use commands. You know? Sorry, no, don't be, man. That was not me complaining. That was me just explaining. It's all good. It's gonna be a short stream today anyway. I have to be up pretty early tomorrow. I have to leave the house at 7, if not earlier. Probably earlier. And get ready before that for 2 hours, so I'm gonna be up at 5. Probably earlier because I'm gonna be super nervous. Let's see if I'm gonna sleep tonight or not. I'm gonna pump myself with melatonin tonight. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Hello, cat. What are you doing on my keyboard? Guys, my sounds are all fucked up. The last few VODs I tried to upload were all locked. No, they were all deleted. They were all locked up. So that's not what it means in German, but in English. But they were disallowed from being uploaded or kept on YouTube because of the songs that were running from Spotify, like right now. These are not filtered in the VODs. So, yeah. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. But guys. Okay, I just muted my mic. Why the hell would you do that, bud? The pings are working now, bros and ladies. Trying. Had an offer to stay for another 7 days, but I'm so fucking tired. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Must be exhausting. Yeah, better for people to understand than to over-translate, yeah. I mean, the only people who are gonna fuck with commands are people that already know what commands mean, you know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense to over-translate. But in the end, It doesn't even matter. I just came back from a trip to Paris and I basically did nothing for 20 hours. I mean, do you have to do something those 20 hours? Copyrighted claims? It's copyrighted and... Ah! Chrono, I swear to God. Chrono, what the fuck? Stop! You can't just gift subs every single time you tune in. Oh, wait, you gifted a sub to Hyro? Oh. Not every time? Hold on, let me check real quick. This time, last stream, and not the stream before. Guys, I'm so happy I got the pings to work. All I had to do was copy the role ID. Oh, you wanna check what happens? Let me see. You are convinced that you are first in the chat? Let me fact check that with my chat real quick. In my chat, you weren't fucking first, bitch. Thank you, Chrono. Thank you so much. I mean, standing somewhere for like 6 hours in a row is already tiring. Oh yeah, okay, I see that. Were you trying to get on the Eiffel Tower? What's a Minecraft mod, right? Yeah. So the only people fucking with Minecraft mods are already people that are very well versed with Denglish. That's what we call it. German, like Deutsch, and English. So yeah. Good job supporting the Ivy. He's already gifted 3 subs. This guy is crazy. Someone restrained him. I'm not even kidding. Restrain him. Where the fuck is Natalie when you need her? Natalie! Restrain your man. Immediately. Wait, Maya, what are you doing? Oh my god, this cat. Someone restrain this man. Natalie, control your man this instant. Unfucking believable. Last one this month? Okay, I hope so, man. What's this? Found a picture of the leading cough syrup from the early 1900s, and now I know why our grandparents were always able to walk to school barefoot in the snow uphill in both ways. Alcohol 10%. There's cannabis in there. There's weed in there. Chloroform? Morphine? Holy fuck. Hydrochloride. Alright, okay. That's... okay, good to know, guys. That is crazy. Oh my god. I have a cheap knockoff of the Eiffel Tower in the USA. Yeah, wasn't it in Las Vegas or something? Could have been on that thing in like 2 minutes. Yeah, but it's smaller, okay? And it's not the real thing, okay? $9 USD is like 2 Mountain Dews and a chocolate bar. Yeah, but you could have had 2 Mountain Dews and a chocolate bar instead, Chrono. Now my sister went to a concert and I was forced to accompany her because my mom didn't want to anymore. You know what? You know what? Going with your sister to a concert is awesome. What concert? No, just a few hours from my village. Damn. Wait, I have to. Fuck, guys. Heaven is the crown. At T's K-pop group? Oh lord, alright. You know what? I'm gonna send your mom now. If I had to- okay, look. But also first month subscriber account can help with the algorithms. Almighty algorithms. Don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that. Hello people, let me be. Oh god, it always takes a couple of seconds. Hello. 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 Hello, 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 hello. Guys, you wanna read a fan fiction together? What are we doing today? Bum bum ba na 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 na. Bum 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 da da na na da na 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 na. Woo! Good thing my sense of direction is good, so I found the hotel pretty fast. That's good. But also, you don't need a good sense of direction anymore, because there's Google Maps now, right? Right? My sense of self isn't very good right now. Oh no. I trip over myself after so many days on the ocean. Oh no. You might wanna. Is that normal? Is that normal, or is it there might be something wrong with your ears? You might want to check your ear thing. Your was that my pointy finger? No. You might have to check your ear. And check your ear the ear thing. You get what I mean. You get what I'm trying to point at, right? The ear thingy. Yeah. Yeah. I said without a phone. Oh wait, you said without a phone? No, you didn't. Oh yeah, you said before that. I only read that one message. Yeah, you did. Oops. I also wandered in Paris trying to find a hotel without a phone. Yeah, I'd be lost in Paris, guys. I would be 100% lost. Everything looks the same to me in Paris. It's not even funny. Thanks. You guys want to read a fan fiction? It's a fan fiction I like, guys. I'm currently following it. It's a Lancic. Oh, it's worse when the boat is snug and still against the dock. Oh, I get. Oh, yeah, I see. I can see what you mean. The one that you sent me? No, we can't just straight up read pornography on stream. Hicks, that doesn't work that way. Oh, fanfic? Yeah, guys, you guys want to read a Zelda and Link fanfiction? You guys want to read a Link fanfiction, guys? Breath of the Wild. It basically tries to tie up all of the memories and then make Link and Zelda kind of like from enemies to lovers kind of thing. You guys want to do that? It's a good fanfiction. I don't know if I can do it justice by reading it, but it's pretty good and long. It's a slow burn, guys. And yesterday evening, a new chapter released, and I was so happy because there wasn't a word for like multiple months, and I was so sad. I'm like, oh. Have you voted? Of course I voted, but I'm not sure if I'm very happy with my vote. I'm not very sure. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But in the end, I think my vote, I mean, it's placed well, but the memories aren't the only things being tied up, I'm pretty sure. Don't overthink it. I am overthinking it, man. Cat, why is Sogboy's name Soypog? Because the meme is called Soypog. Oh yeah, it was allowed this morning, I think. This morning. But the tier 2 emote was not allowed. It was basically an uwu, and then it was rejected because single letter emotes are not allowed. And I'm like, huh? This is supposed to be an uwu. Supposed to be an uwu. Let me show you guys. So this is the uwu. This is the uwu. This is supposed to be the tier 2 uwu thing. If you if you paid attention in Discord, the only uwu emote I have is, yeah, that isn't that 7TV though? And the tier 3 sub emote would have been this. It's the evil uwu. But that one hasn't been rejected yet, nor has it been approved yet. But the good uwu has been rejected. And this one will probably be allowed because it's not a single letter emote, I guess. So yeah. The uwu emote is a 7TV emote. The one that you sent earlier. Oh, whoa, and uwu. Oh, whoa, and uwu. I thought it was a misspelling of Sopog. No, it's Soypog. The emote is just called Soypog. So I don't get an extra emote, sadly, no. I could use the evil uwu as a tier 2 sub, I guess. Cause the cute uwu was not allowed. Somehow. Oh my god, I found it. When your cat walked across your keyboard at the beginning, it reminded me of a really funny clip I sent in Stream Talk. Pause. Let me see. Is loading. Is loading. Is buffering. It's buffering hard. Huh? Bony, get it? Cause it's Sony when it's bony now. Delete! Yes. It's not loading. It's not loading. It's really not loading. Okay. Look, we're gonna. Oh no, wait, I can't do that. Are we gonna read a fanfiction now, guys? Dude, I'm all for it, man. Hold on. I was trying to set it up. Hold on, I'm trying to set it up. Hold on. Yo. Wait, why is it not? Are you back? Oh my god. That's... Oh my god, my OBS froze, guys. I couldn't see shit. I couldn't see shit. Everything, my OBS was frozen. I couldn't change scenes. I couldn't see if I was still live. I had to open a new browser. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. That sucked dicks, bro. That sucked major dicks. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Why is that? How it's what? What is? Banana na 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 na. Can't believe it! What the fuck is going on? Are we live? Are we live? Oh my god. Okay, so here's the thing. Whenever I try to capture the browser and trying to put it on screen, it freezes. So I'm gonna delete this and make a new browser capture, guys. Okay, let's see here. Let's do window capture here. Alright, let's just yeah, there we go, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I can't believe it. We're back. I hope we're back. Are we back? I'm so sorry. My OBS just fucking froze, guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Well, ads in 3 minutes, guys. I was already snoozed because I kept disconnecting. We gotta read a fanfiction, guys. Do the K-porn fanfic. I can't do that. I can't just read pornography on stream. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Hicks, are you okay? No, he's gay. No, he's not okay. He's gay. But so are we. You can once. I can once. No, I don't want to do that. No, dude, I can't. I can't just read straight up fucking pornography, guys. That's not how this works. Wait, we'll wait for the ad break to be over. Ad break starts in a minute. Then we'll read. You can? Really? Ivy sent me gay porn fanfic for this game that she read. Oh yeah. The gay porn fanfic was about Hans and Henry, and I was like, damn, that's some good shit. That's some good shit, guys. Bro, have you seen the clip of Numi and other VTubers activating their love device on stream? Love device? Like a vibrator? No, I have not. Is that allowed? No, it's not. You can't bait me. No, there's no way that's allowed. I don't want to get banned for saying the actual name. Why would you get banned for saying the actual name? Wanna bet? What do you mean? Deska? Hello? Hi Chai, can you not vibrator but the company name? Okay, send it in stream talk then. It also depends on how raunchy it gets. Well, or fucking. I don't know what you want me to say. They're like, it's not foreplay like you read out last time. Like, they're straight up fucking.
Like, from nothing? Oh, wait, your first...
Send it, where's my money? Numi controls Bao's toy on stream. Okay, ad break, guys. 3 minutes, and after that we will start reading. Sounds super raunchy. Well, they're just fucking, bro. Not vibrators, but the company name. But I did read smut of a blowjob on stream and no issues. Granted, I'm a small streamer. Yeah, but you're also really unlucky as a small streamer because if you don't have as much of a big voice as the bigger streamers, you know what I mean? But you're also not as scrutinized. But once you get fucked, you get fucked. You know what I'm trying to say? Almost forgot you were there when I read the smut. Yeah, it was good smut. Hyro's sister concert saga. Lost in Paris, Befana Hotel, Sans Phone. Chrono Village vibes and self-reflection. Ivory Old Chatter is debating fanfic on emotes. While Haichad drops a mysterious love device bombshell, will Ivory Oral read the raunchy fanfic on stream? Stay tuned. Of course it has to be Roach Chat. Love device bombshell. Will this video load?
Oh my god, I can do that right now.
You could do that?
I mean, I guess if
Girls,
like...
wait. What if we get the one where we can sign in and control each other's love-ins?
Oh my god, I can do that right now.
You could do
Lily,
that?
give me your code. Give me.
Oh, it's a love sense thing.
Your code. I have the app.
Ew,
I have one too.
why?
Ew, why, girl? Are you for real?
Yeah, you can control each other's.
Okay, wait.
I did it with my one friend. It was really funny.
Someone actually. Why did. Someone actually went, ew, why? Girl, are you serious? I would be on board on controlling someone else's love sense thing.
How do we add each other? Did you add me yet?
Was not even supposed to go in there.
Wait, let me download. I have to re-download the app.
It's got a
I'll give you
Mario
my
blood.
account.
Oh no, this is a disaster.
Fuck you, bitch, I'm getting the app again.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
sorry. I broke all of my fucking toys.
colors may vary.
You broke all of your fucking toys? How? How? Huh? No!
Auto message.
Dude, the way that Bao's chat is just group wankage right now.
I like her voice, it's so raspy.
Wanking with each other, they're so annoying. Collab chat.
I somehow
Even
knew
Project
we would get to
Melody
this
doesn't break that many
conversation
toys, and
today.
yeah, she does it for a living.
Oh, Joe-sama. Your
Oh,
roast toy
Joe-sama.
is charged, oh, Joe-sama.
Okay, I got it, Bao.
You don't gotta charge a tube.
I need to always charge.
That's crazy how you never added me.
I'm literally. I had to verify my email. I'm coming. Okay.
Yeah?
You're so
Yeah.
fucking ugly.
What? What do you mean you're so- What? This girl is unhinged.
Here, Bao. How do I make it go? Brrr?
I don't know.
Wait, I think you have to invite me.
I mean, you have to have a horny off with Numi. She's the most horny VTuber. Is Numi the purple-haired girl? Cause I think she's hornier than me, guys. Yeah? Guys, no, she's hornier than me. She has broken multiple toys already. I have not broken one. First. Second, my libido is so fucking low. It's an all-time low, guys. I'm on meds. Nah, dude. Purple hair with horns, yeah.
Wait. What are you doing? Oh, it is still. Oh.
You're doing this right now?
Oh my god, no, I hear it. I hear it. I was just making sure it was still on.
No,
you
we're
can't
just
do
in the
that.
kitchen. The kitchen. We just love the kitchen.
Yeah,
Alright,
she's
how do I
blending
link
her
it?
meat right now.
Yeah.
She's blending her meat
Oh,
right
that's it.
now.
Okay, I got it.
In 3D Socho Saba. Wait, did you name yours? Why does it say yours has a name?
You're making
What can
smoothies
you
over
name?
there.
No, I don't fucking name it. I think it's just because I have two.
Why is it named that?
That's literally just what it's called.
What?
Why aren't you? What the fuck?
That's actually a cute name.
That's literally just what it's called. I didn't fucking
Oh
name
my
it.
god. Wow, that's massive.
Wait, you have the
What do you mean massive?
double blender.
No, that one's
Oh, it's
for
a
the...
beat, alright.
Shut up!
What the fuck is going on?
You self-reported by speaking out loud, Sinner. I don't know what you want me to say.
Did I do it?
I just...
Can't believe you.
Why did you say anything? I was just speaking out loud. I could have...
Okay, now it's up to
You said
date.
it was yours. You said it, not me. You said it, not me.
Did I do it?
Oh my god, you could do it with an alarm.
Yo,
Oh my
Imagine.
God,
this is
I
the
got it. I had to,
craziest
like,
collab,
toggle, like,
guys. Imagine waking up to that. Is that like your
That will
wake up
wake me up.
alarm?
Vienna.
That'd be a great dream.
Vienna, this is a normal day.
Okay, so
That's fair.
We
Okay,
talk
no, I
like
did
this
it.
all the time. I think we just happen to be streaming right now.
Yo, no, that's the part I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, whose idea was this?
Bow.
No, Numi was like, literally, you should add me so I can control it. And I was like,
I was talking about the
okay.
collab.
think she
Bitch, we
meant
were
right
like this before
now.
this even happened.
I love kitchen collabs.
Oh my god.
Kitchen collabs, huh? She's also a pussy when it comes to women, so they're the same? What do you mean we're the same? What? What do you mean pussies when it comes to women? What does that even mean? Like, we were like gay panicking around women? I don't know what's going on. What does that mean? What does that mean? Girl failure, demon swag, girl Numi? What? This happens every time Bao and Numi get together. They just have like sexual talk all over, like every single time.
Is it working? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Put it on high. Put it on high.
Okay.
Full send it.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can hear it.
DJ Bell! DJ Bell!
This is crazy.
Whoa, whoa. Crank it up. Yeah. Get it bumping.
Yeah, hey,
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
Oh man!
Oh,
Crank
she's
that
just
bass,
making
let's
music
go.
with it.
You can make music, but that's crazy, dude. This clip is holy fucking. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, I'm so flushed right now. No! What the fuck? I would do this privately, not on stream, I think. I don't know. Oh, I might be unhinged sometimes, though. I would say that. I never liked them for some reason. They're not my kind of streamer. That's okay. But wait, how the hell am I your kind of streamer, though? How the hell am I your kind of streamer? They might be crazier than when Tricky Wee goes full Chaos Gremlin. What does that even mean? So one time Bao gooned on Numi's couch, and that's a reoccurring joke. Why did she do that? Why? I'm not as unhinged. I'm very shy, guys. I don't know. I wouldn't even. Nah. Now every person that goes to Numi's house asks, "So what's the goon couch?" So I don't say. So what's the goon couch? So I don't sit there. Girly, I'm gonna sit on that goon couch. I don't care. Give me that goon energy. Fill up my libido, guys. Fire it up. Cause you're also adorable and funny. Thank you. Not mine either, but because I watch VTubers, I get them recommended. Dude, these are unhinged. Unhinged. Alright, guys. Okay, that was. I'm a bit flustered now. I'm a bit flustered. Flustered. You knew me are a girl failure? What the fuck does girl failures even mean? Pussies? I am a pussy. Look at me, I have cat ears. That makes me a pussy. Adorable as W. Dumb and airheaded? Yeah. Yeah. I do be very stupid. I do be very stupid. 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 Nah, Tricky Wee moments are great out of context. I sent him stream talk as well. Oh! Oh, she seems...
Oh yeah. Passcode. Let's look.
She seemed familiar for a second, but I guess not.
Let's
Oh, but she has an editor.
go. Oh yeah. Passcode. Let's look.
She got...
Kidding me?
She
Are
got...
you serious? Why did he move like that? Oh no.
Yeah, she broke it.
Welcome to the
Chad, no!
Welcome to the cum zone. No, this is the cum zone. Welcome to it. Yes!
Here I come. Hey, buddy. Come on.
Oh, it's that, what's it called? It's the parkour thing, the horror parkour. Parkour!
Ready? No. No, don't be scared.
Okay, alright. She seemed familiar for a second, but I guess not. Guess maybe she reminded me of someone else, I'm not sure. Guys, we need Breath of the Wild music. Breath of the Wild. Yes! Main theme? No. Soundtrack. Link's Memories. No. 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 These suck. I'm gonna go for Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. First trailer, background music. No. why this tickles my brain is burr. Burr. Don't most big VTubers have editors? How much does an editor even cost, guys? This is good. This tickles my brain. Yeah, I like this. Okay, all the bells say chapter 1 by Flower Power. Please check them out. I like their work. They write very well. You guys want to go through the tags real quick, guys? I showed you a clip of hers back when I would just follow. That could be. She seemed a bit familiar, but I can't really say for sure. But the only thing they fear is you as background music. But we're reading a fucking fanfiction. I love fanfiction. Fuck you. I don't know. That doesn't sound very lovely. Lovey-dovey. You're just missing the musical career to be German Numi? Did she have a musical career? What did she do? Play the entire Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 track list. And I asked for $10 for 4 videos. I added it for a friend. Yeah, you asked for $10. Oh, guys, we need a channel trailer. We need a channel trailer. I was thinking about going to Fiverr and then ask someone to cut like a super funny video of all the clips we've made so far to make a channel trailer, but I don't know, guys. We're reading a fucking, that's correct. It's amazing doom music that's perfect for chill times. Yeah, I see. All right, no. No! Doesn't Numi have several albums and eps already? I don't know. I don't know Numi, I'm Zoe. I know I'm being a VTuber right now, but I'm like so not in the VTuber scene. I don't know who is who. I just know like Shy Lily, Baby. I know Project Melody, and I know some others, but I don't really watch them. Me Beats to Rip a Tear. No! Guys, concentrate. We're reading a fan fiction. Concentrate. Okay, we're reading as a Link fanfiction, relationships Link Zelda. The characters that come up are like more than just these two, but it's like it's mainly them two. It's pre-Calamity, so the Calamity hasn't happened yet. It's canon compliant, which means we're sticking to the story that was given in Breath of the Wild. We're doing a character study, which basically means we're just diving deeper into the characters. Relationship study, because yeah. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna skip it. Romance is the most important thing here, guys. I want them to fuck. No, I actually I just want them to love. I want them to love. Sexual tension later on, but slow burn means that this story is gonna take a while till they actually get anywhere with their relationship. So we're gonna read a lot until we get there. All the goddamn tension, good. I like the tension on the story, guys. Drama, cause what's the story about drama? Angst with a happy ending, not the kind of happy ending that you were thinking of, but like happy ending as in, yeah, feel good. Not sex kind of happy ending, but good, feel good, yeah. Eventual fluff for me just means like fluffy, just like, just like fluffy, just like cute shit. Eventual smut means sex. Rating may change because the rating was not mature, I think, because at the time there was not much to go off of. There's not very sexual There was not a lot of romance either, not a lot of longing. So yeah, the rate has changed sometimes somewhere. Self-doubt because it's Zelda. Mutual pining because it's Link and Zelda. When I say slow burn, I really mean it, and she really did mean it. It took us 16 chapters for Zelda to touch herself. Yes, I did just say that. Zelda is an unreliable narrator. We will see about that. Link is so hopelessly in love. We don't really see much about it, but but yes. Until it isn't hopeless. Tragedy! Because it's pre-calamity. Because this is Breath of the Wild, yes, that's, I mean, there it is. Link talks, but is scared to communicate. Yeah, because Link doesn't talk a lot, so the only explanation was Link talks, but is scared to communicate. Oh god. Zelda is sad a lot. That is true. Zelda was very sad. And is still very sad. And also is very sad in the 16th chapter. Following all the Breath of the Wild moments, yes, canon age, yes. They're both in their canon age. I don't know what actual age there is. Maya, stop crossing the camera! It's the third time now that she's crossed it, and she's gonna come back now. And in 3, 2, 1, there she is. Head bumping my chin. Eventual sex. I hope! I haven't seen it yet! Please read the intro notes for warnings now! Okay, can we start, guys? Can we start? I know a few, they're not even English speakers. Ooh. Okay, now you're just flexing on me. For the record, pre-calamity Link and Zelda are underage. That's great. Maya! Maya, stop! Okay, can we dive in, guys? They're set down. They're set down? Once, a thing on Henry's heart. So, Henry? Hans and Henry? So heavy if he had 100 years. If he had I can't read, guys. And more, and weeping, sleepless in all them time. Henry could not make good. Ghastly, with open eyes he attends. Blind. All the bells say, too late. This is not for tears. Thinking. Yep. I don't know what that means. I'm not much of a poetry guy. Why is Henry in Hyrule? I don't know! There are horses, and it's more or less fantasy medieval. I guess it fits. Link is no stranger to death. Okay, Maya, I swear to God, I know. Can you 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Link is no stranger to death. At 5 years old, he's already witnessed more than his peers ever would. Growing up at a farm can do that to a kid. Cows, lambs, cuckoos, all of the slaughter for sustenance, for profit. He stations himself beside father and mother as they butcher them to sell at the family shop. He's also seen father shoot countless deers and elk during their leisure hunts whenever father's back home from Castletown. More often than not, father would let him borrow his old bow, and Link would contribute to their hunt too. But then Link's pet fish dies one afternoon, a fat, white freshwater carp with gold and black splotches he named Goldie, and he weeps and weeps in mother's lap. Aww. Wasn't Link the kid of a knight of Hyrule? We'll get there, right? Jeez. I think. I'm not sure. Stay put! Goldie was his friend. Goldie was always there in the morning when he would wake up, and was there at night before he'd go to bed. But now Goldie's floating in the pond, its tiny mouth agape. Mother strokes his hair. It's okay, Link. Goldie's with the goddess now. Can I be with the goddess too? He asks. Snot runs down his nose. Well, no. Mother huffs a laugh. Where Goldie is, we cannot go there. But what you can do is pray. Link withdraws his head from Mother's lap. He wipes the tears from his face with the heel of his palms. Can we pray together, Mom? At that, something unreadable presses through Mother's face. Her blue eyes turn steely. But the lore? Yeah, but maybe it will still come up. We literally just started reading this guy. Jeez Louise. J'y arrivé. Welcome back. You can pray, Link, she says, something sad about her small smile. I won't join. But we can arrange a funeral for Goldie if you would like that. So they spend the rest of the day gathering flowers from the brambles that surround their estate until Mother's wicker basket is full of white roses, blue nightshades, and amaranths. Mother also allows them to use the small wooden box that sits atop her vanity, a coffin perfect for Goldie. Mother says that it's a box that used to house a necklace she bought and gave to Father long ago, but that necklace is long lost, so she has no use for it now. Link wraps Goldie in an old rag and lays it gently inside the box. Then, they dig a hole in their backyard and bury the box and Goldie in it. He cries again, but not as hard as earlier. He clasps his hands in front of his chest, shuts his eyes, and utters his prayers aloud. Goddess Hylia, please welcome Goldie in your loving arms. Give it many, many worms to eat, and bring it back as a strong and healthy fish in its next life. Amen. Cat, remember the 20-person raid? Guys, I have a terrible memory. I have like small brain, guys. Why? Why are you bringing this up? We're playing Tears of the Kingdom? Oh yeah, that was way too long ago. That was way too long ago. You were in the Wind Temple? Dude, no, I don't remember. I know. I mean, I would believe you, but I don't know why I brought it up. Unbelievable. My nose itchy. Okay. Where were we? There. Let its next life start tomorrow, please, Link does not say aloud. When they make it back inside the living room, Father is already there, sitting at the dining table with a cup of coffee. He asks about what they have been up to, and Link answers honestly. Father doesn't press on, and he looks rather exhausted, so Link goes back into his bedroom and closes the door behind him. He climbs onto his bed and crawls toward the far end of the wall, looking out from the window and into the backyard. He sees it, a small grave, but the shrubs, complete with a rock roughly the shape of an oval, as a tombstone, with flowers surrounding the little plot of land. He hears voices from beyond his bedroom door. I don't think it is best for us to go soft on him. What? Soft? He's 5 and his pet just died. And you helped him throw a funeral. For a fish. Because he's just a child. There's a grating sound, a chair being dragged on the floor. Well, he's always said he wants to become a knight. Then we must prepare for him for such an occupation. Being a knight does not mean he can't feel emotions. Eliana, being a knight is not easy. He will see hundreds of deaths in his lifetime. The next death he'll witness won't be of a fish, but of a comrade. I just want to prepare him for when he eventually becomes one. Well, then I hope for Link's sake he never becomes one. Oh. It sums you up very well. It does. Cat when quote, I don't know how to set it up, Hicks. Wasn't Link around 5 as well when he went to the Zora's region for a season or so? I don't know! Let's keep reading. Link, however, doesn't pay much attention to his parents' conversation. Instead, he imagines Goldie wiggling its way past the layers of cloth and wood and soil, flopping around the backyard until it finds its way to the pond again. Once everybody's asleep, Goldie will rise up from its grave. He thinks, he prayed to the goddess after all. But come morning, the pond is still empty and Goldie remains lifeless in its little coffin. And he never sheds another tear after that. Aww. Link is no stranger to death and no stranger to funerals either. A year after Goldie's humble funeral in his backyard in Hateno village, Father must attend one of the most important funerals in the kingdom for as long as Link can remember. Well, 6 years is quite long for him anyway. So here he is, holding Mother's gloved hand in the congregation at the Grand Chapelle of Hyrule Castle. It's a sad occasion, of course. Everyone's wearing black. All the women have their faces obscured with a veil, and he can hear sniffles from the crowd. But Link also can't wait to tell his friends back home of his first real experience in the castle. There are speeches, sermons, hymns, and many, many other long drawn-out processions that he has no choice but to zone out on. But once the burial is over, Link is rather excited because the royal guards and, by extension, Father, must accompany the prince consort to the sanctum for an intimate reception. The sanctum is grand. Big, luxurious, grand. Red velvet is draped everywhere. The thrones, the floor, the curtains, even the banners. There's also a lot of gold and streaks of blue here and there. Link likes the blue the most. When Father makes his way through the crowd to find Link and Mother, Link knows it's time. He straightens his back, draws his chin a little bit higher, and follows Father. She didn't read the champion's personal journals from the ballad. How dare she? Why'd she turn French? Because cause I is grand. Cause is the Grand Chapelle of Hyrule, is the Grand Chapelle of Hyrule Castle. It's funny. Oh, français. For real, for real. Let me take a sip. I did in fact make Mrs. Chrono jealous by hanging out with other women. How dare you hang out with other women when you're married? This is pretty exciting, right, Mom? Link whispers. Meeting the prince? The king, Father corrects him. He was the prince, and now, without the queen, he has become the king. He sounds annoyed. Please don't make that mistake in front of His Majesty. Link clears his throat. Sorry, Father. He gazes up at Mother again, but she's quiet. It's hard to look past her veil. They climb the grand marble staircase, leading to the floating day above the room, and find a large man standing in front of the throne. Father and Mother immediately drop to their knees. Link follows suit. Imagine speaking French, shaking my head. I'm referring to this very stream. I did call her. Ah! Doesn't she also watch? Yeah, isn't she also watching? I mean, she doesn't have to. Also, how dare you hang out with me? How dare? Your Majesty, Father says, his head bowed. Sir William, please, no need for this, the king's voice booms. Father rises, followed by Mother and then Link. I'm very pleased to see you again, Lady Eliana. It's been too long. The king sounds friendly, but there's a lot of sadness at the edge of his voice. That makes sense, Link thinks. He just lost his wife. Then the king sets his eyes on Link. Link's hands feel clammy all of a sudden. And you, young boy, how you have grown. It was not that long ago when your father brought you as an infant to the castle to celebrate my daughter's birth, he says. Link can only muster up a nod and a shaky smile. Speaking of, the king turns around to shoo something from his back. Don't just hide, introduce yourself. From behind the king's robe, a little girl emerges, clad in a black dress and a black surcoat. Her face, however, isn't covered with a veil like all the other women. And the first thing Link notices is how golden her hair is compared to the rest of her outfit. It's almost blinding. The second thing Link notices is how green her eyes are. Very green. Like grass, like trees, like the forests that he likes to spend time in. The girl extends a gloved hand, palm facing down. "I'm Princess Zelda," she says. "Nice to meet you." Link takes her hand in a gentlemanly way that father has taught him when greeting noble women. His thumb pad rests on her knuckles, his left hand rises to splay over his right breast. Then he puts one foot in front of the other and bends his knees, bowing his head. "Nice to meet you, princess," he says. "My name is Link." As he straightens up again, Link finds it hard to let go of her hand. The princess doesn't either. Her four-screen gaze is still piercing through his eyes. It feels like vines are growing out of his wrist and twining around his hand and the princess's. "Hello, Link," she says. Oh, his heart is racing. "I told you I was being a supportive friend." Man, you don't have to be. Whenever my boyfriend sees me watching female streamers VTubers, he teases me by calling me straight, so just call your wife a lesbian. Joe! Inspiring me to write Ivy fanfics when I get home. No! Ivy's blue hair caught in the wind of the open window as she yells at her precious and infallible kitten Maya to quit dancing on her keyboard. Please, I don't want bad pictures about me. Please! Wait, is it Maya or Maya? It's the second case. Miss Chronos by? Hell yeah! She has had more girlfriends than me. I hate English. Alright. Father lets out a cough, and the vines vanish. Link withdraws his hand as if shocked by a jolt of electricity. The princess lets her arm fall limp at her side once more, but her eyes are still on him. Mother grabs him by his shoulders, pulling him back to stand next to her again. "Her Majesty, once again, Eliana, Link, and I would like to offer our deepest condolences for your loss," Father says. "For this kingdom's loss. The Queen was a strong and wise monarch, and as a people, we shall mourn her absence forevermore." His lips are trembling a little, Link notices. Oh, notes. He's never seen that on Father before. "Thank you, Sir William," the king says. "You were a steadfast presence in her life, truly." At that, Mother's grip tightens. Link tilts his head up to look at her, but is met with that layer of veil again. "Well, I must be on my way. Duty calls upon us after all." With one last bow from Father, Mother, and Link himself, the king makes his way toward the other end of the day and descends the opposite staircase. The princess follows her back straight and steps never once faltering. She doesn't turn back to cast one last glance at his family, but Link watches and watches and watches. He's still watching as she disappears beneath the grand archway It's archway, wasn't it? Grand archway that leads further into the castle. On the walk back to Castle Town, where Father resides, Link feels something heavy sitting in his gut. Like his little inconsequential life makes sense all of a sudden. Like being 6 years old doesn't really matter because in that moment, he feels like there are 100 of ancient men residing within the confines of his bones. And all those men are whispering the same name over and over. The name he heard just a half hour ago. So he speaks up. "Father, I think I'm ready to really train," he says. "I really want to be in the Royal Guard." Father laughs. Mother, beneath her black veil, stays quiet. Most women are bi, it feels. Can a guy be a homie kisser too? Yes, of course. Yes, science shows women are more promiscuous and hornier than men. Really? Everyone is simply attracted to beautiful women? Correct. Why am I the only non-bi person in this chat? Cause you don't have to be bi, for real. Well, nearly anyone. Cause, look guys, my theory is that everyone is born bi, but grows up to be straight. And never really explores the other options before settling on something else. But then there's our primal urge to do vaginal and penis stuff for reproduction purposes. You know what? Never mind. I changed my theory. I think it's 50-50 bi and straight. Yeah. No, you know what? I think it's equal across the board. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Guys, fuck you. So when's the scene where Link kills a Lionel as a child? What? He does? Hi, Cat. So does Cat have a crush on every woman? Whoever comes into this chat? I don't have a crush on every woman that joins this chat. Also, I think I'm only seeing men right now. I think I'm only seeing men in this chat. And I don't think there's a single woman here. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm straight, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, did you just slow blink me, baby? Oh, you want some food, don't you? It'll be food time now. You don't kiss the homie goodnight? Oh, no. I'm straight until proven otherwise. It's me, Mrs. Chrono, only types on my account when I'm home. Well, I'm also only straight and into beautiful women, he says. What is he? Kissing the homie goodnight is straight. Yeah. We're still an oddly straight chat. We're still an oddly straight chat? No! Hicks is gay, Deskull is gay, Chrono and Azalix are straight. Hyro is straight until proven otherwise. That doesn't prove anything. We're gay. Everybody's gay. Deska and Cat are bi. Ivy's a honorary homie after all, that's right. I'm a homie! Let's fucking go, dude! Yeah, bro! How hard I fell for Amelia? Dude, I've never even seen her, man. I think you're confusing things. Little bro status. You wouldn't let a man suck your cock. But the language you used? There's still a lot for you to learn, Higgs. There's still a lot for you to learn. Guys, when's the next ad break? You know what? Until then, we can still keep reading. Yeah, we can see. Yeah, fuck it. Kissing the homies goodnight is acceptable. Cat is honorary homie. There are implications here. In his dreams, Link keeps on dying. Last night, just like many other nights, for the past few months, he dreamt that he was traversing through a forest blanketed with fog so thick that one could get lost in it for days. He dreamt of trees with hollow trunks, of green little creatures that would giggle and scurry away whenever he tried to approach them. He wandered and wandered until he reached a small passage that would lead into a grove. As he made his way in, there were more and more of those green little creatures. Some shied away and hid, but some gathered at his feet and giggled more. And then he saw it. A sword glinting in the sunlight with a purple hilt crisscrossed in green. Lodged on a pedestal underneath the boughs of a gigantic tree. Is this a good theme for the background? He stepped up onto the pedestal, stood before the sword, and after drawing a deep, deep breath, he wrapped his fingers around the hilt and pulled. Pain shot up his entire body, searing hot pain. His limbs were on fire, squeezed all the air out of his lungs. He screamed and screamed. Fire burned through every nerve ending. And as he was fading away, his grip around the hilt loosened. He heard more giggles from those little creatures. "Not ready," they said. "Not ready, not ready." Then a girl's voice, regal, familiar, joined the chants. He couldn't see her through the haze of pain, but he knew. He knew whose voice that was. Not ready, not ready, not ready, not ready. He wakes up, sweat plastering his blonde strands across his forehead. As the morning makes way to noon, however, the memory of the dream usually slips away from him, like a footprint on the sand washed away by an impending tide on the shore. He doesn't remember the excruciating pain that surely felt real at the time, and he doesn't remember the feeling of his life force seeping out of him. So, Link goes on about his day. While mornings are reserved to aid mother in tending to their livestock, afternoons are usually filled with sword fighting lessons given by Sir Lalo, a retired knight who served in the royal guard for decades, and a friend and mentor to father during his early days in the royal guard. Though gray-haired and wrinkly, Sir Lalo still has that intimidating aura about him that makes everyone in Hateno turn their heads in reverence whenever he walks the main street, and a glare so sharp that makes all his students bristle. Today, they're learning the skill of wielding a sword with the one's non-dominant hand. Oh, I would fucking fail that class. Link is right-handed, so for this lesson, the wooden sword is in his left. Next to him, Miko, and a lefty 2 years older than Link, is wielding his sword on his right hand. Next to Miko are Ananda and Polly, both of whom are 1 year Link's senior and right-handed, so they hold their weapons on their left. In a fight, we must be prepared for everything. Everything! Sir Lalo's voice is like gravel. There will be a time when your dominant hand becomes impaired or injured, which means you will not be able to use it. This is where dexterity will come in handy. And Anna snorts, "Handy." Get it? Sir Lalo shoots a glare at him. The boy straightens up immediately. He mutters sorry. "You do not have to become fully proficient," Sir Lalo continues. He paces slowly in front of the students, fists on his back. "However, it is imperative to prime your non-dominant hand as best as possible, so when your dominant hand becomes injured, you are still able to fight." Link notes the use of when you become injured, when you hurt yourself. They stand before the training dummies and begin striking. Surprisingly, Link thinks, wielding a sword in his left hand feels quite natural. The only thing that feels unnatural is the fact that the sword in his hand is wooden and much smaller than what it's supposed to be. And lighter too. He knows it's supposed to be heavier and bigger and shinier. Everything about this stupid wooden sword is wrong, and both his palms almost ache from it. But that doesn't stop Link from striking true. The more he moves, the more he warms up. The more... That was Maya. the more it feels right. Like he's been wielding swords in his left hand his whole life. Well, his whole 9 years of living, but still, it shouldn't feel this easy, right? So Lalo notices this and clasps his hands once to signal his students to stop. Everyone look at Link. They all do, eyes on him. Link feels like shrinking into his oversized tunic. Come on, show your peers, son, you were doing great. Link does a drill again. It's a standard set of movements that they usually do, but every movement is a mirrored version of it, carried out by his left hand. Once finished, Sir Lalo hums in satisfaction. Impressive, Link, as always, the old man says. The key is repetition, practice, practice, practice. When your muscles become more acquainted with it, it will almost feel like second nature. We literally just began practicing this today, Polly cries. Link doesn't count, his father is in the Royal Guard, of course he's good. He probably has trained for this since months ago. What she's saying is good things, Link knows, but all he hears is resentment. I just try to relax my muscles, he says quietly, and I just tried this today too. Polly only rolls her eyes. Well, whatever you are doing is working, so continue with that, Sir Lalo says, patting Link on the back. After a few more drills and exercises, the lesson comes to an end. Link retrieves his water skin from under the tree where they all left their belongings and takes big gulps. Polly immediately goes home, leaving Link, Ananda, and Miko to share some brownies that Miko has brought from home. Oh, some brownies. I would love some brownies right now. They sit underneath the boughs of the apple tree, their gazes on the training dummies ahead of them. I think Polly hates me, Link says, his mouth full of cake. I wish Polly hated me, Miko replies. Then she'd actually, like, notice me or something. Link frowns. You want her to hate you just so she'd notice you? Link, you don't get it. Miko turns his head to look at Link. When you love someone, you take anything they give you, even hate. Do not kiss cat, that's mod check job. Hicks, shut the fuck up! Fine by me. Why wife doesn't think that female homies are real? All females in the homie group are insurgents. So men with no masculine demeanor with a girl group are also insurgents? Might have beef with that. Might I suggest— okay, I'm just gonna— who the fuck is Lalo? I don't know! It's just some kind of knight. Fuck. Hicks. But they don't all need to know. Even if they know. Stop. Can we ban Hicks? Yes, we can. That's a 10-minute timeout. Unbelievable. Time out it, bitch. That felt good. But I also feel bad, but it feels kind of good. Okay, guys, Maya really wants some food. Aww. Damn, grounded. That's right. You grounded, bitch. Okay, hold on. Break scene. I know it's— oh, what the fuck? Well, I'll just do this. Yeah. And I'll do this. Yup. We're back, guys. What are we playing? Hold on, I'm gonna play the what's Recall? How about the trailer music? Orchestral version. There's a third trailer background music. What if I just play it? Ooh, Link meets Rauru. Ooh. Okay, I'll be right back. I just received a DM from Hicks. He said, "You should feel bad," in all caps. That's funny to me. Suddenly I don't feel that bad anymore. I get wrecked, bitch. That's what happens when you don't listen to what is said to you. He's calling me! What? Wait, I'm connecting. What? He's muted. Feel bad? What did you call me? We're on a call right now and he's muted. He says feel bad. I'm not feeling bad. He said feel bad again. Guys, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Porpa. Bro doesn't know what boundaries are. Higgs, speak! Or not, if you're a pussy. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's still muted! Higgs, I'm gonna go now and keep reading the fanfic. I hope you think about your actions. That's cause doesn't imagine being a pussy. I hope you read. I don't know how to unmute. What do you mean you don't know how to unmute? What? There's supposed to be a mic. Oh! Wait, you're on my desktop though. Hold on, give me a second before you keep talking. Hold on. Voice and video. Okay, he unmuted, said something, and muted again. Spineless. Oh my god. You guys are cruel. You guys are more cruel than I am. Anyway. He's typing. He's typing. He's typing. He's typing. He's typing. He stopped typing. Unfucking believable. Can you guys believe this guy? Anyway, I hope you think think about what you've done, and I hope you I will say Rindfleisch, Etikettierungs-, Überwachungsaufgaben, Übertragungsgesetz if you want. No. Why? We know that you speak German. Yeah, sure, whatever. Go ahead. The stage is yours.
Überwachungsaufgaben, Übertragungsgesetz. Oh my fucking god, I butchered that.
Oh my, that was bad as fuck, and you sound British. That was
Yeah, I know I sound British.
Dude, that sounds bad. Do it again. Oh, he left! He left! Dude, he butchered that. He butchered that. Did you hear that? Did you hear that heavy accent? And I thought he spoke German. He says I'm tired. Yeah? That's your excuse? Huh? Do you even speak German? No, I'm tired, okay? He says. Yes, it is my excuse, bitch. I love bullying Higgs. I love bullying Higgs. Okay, go ahead and sleep then. Jeez Louise, look at the time, bro. Unfucking believable. Recall is what I wanted to play. Do you guys hear how my voice is like wah, wah. I'm an hour behind you. Anyways, I'm back soon. Uh-oh. I've just been doing work all day and haven't spoken except one call. Yeah, I get that. That's what I did today. No, wait, I had to exchange some words while I was going to the election booth. Crikey O'Reilly. Bloody hell, mate. Bloil. Bloil. Back bitch. No, someone time out again. Restrain that man. Back pitch, front pitch. You guys suck dicks, guys. I'm just gonna keep reading. Link takes. Oh, I do want some brownie, guys. Can you order brownies from the internet? Can you order interwebs brownies? Are they expensive? Guys, give me your favorite brownies. Link. I thought I was hearing something. Link takes another piece of brownie for. Oh god, I want some. I want brownie. I want a brownie. The brownie kind. Thanks, Hyro. Thanks. Thanks. What the fuck? I just realized you didn't know how I sounded like. No way, you sound pretty British! And he says he's not British. Guess who's wrong? Since when are the different kinds of brownies? I mean, I like okay, look. Brownies, Amazon. You know, look for some brownies, guys. Oh god, I'm already seeing Nestle brownies. Okay, I'm not logged in, good. Okay. Crunchy brownie. Oh yeah. Milka. Oh. Oh hell yeah. Oh. Dude. Dude, I'm gonna eat this in like one go. Guys, I want some brownies. I want some brownies. Mr. Brownie. Party box. Oh yeah. 300 grams is not a lot. Ad break. Ad break. Did you say last time that you'd never speak to us or something? No, he spoke for a second, but his mic sucked, so he just muted, I think. Guys, I want brownies. I want brownies so bad. What the fuck are these? I've never seen these before. I'm hearing voices. This motherfucker inserted voices into the fucking thing. I'm like, dude, who's talking? Fuck you, bitch. I want brownies. I really just went like yeah, that was horrible. I have a really mumbly voice. I don't think it was that mumbly. I think that was more the fault of your mic. Oh god, look at that brownie. Oh, I want a brownie. I want a whole ass fucking thing. Look at oh, these look so good. Protein brownies? Cheesecake brownies? Oh, I want some brownies. Who the fuck is Mr. Brownie? Why is it so expensive? I just want some brownies. Fuck! Can I have some weed brownies? Some space brownies? Oh god, no, I shouldn't make any space brownies, guys. If I made space brownies, I'll be honest right now. I don't know, I'll eat the whole fucking tray. Oh, that's so good. Oh god. Oh, my teeth are so cute. Salted caramel? Does anyone here like salted caramel? I think I tried it once. I don't know if I liked it or not. Because I'm a quiet person when speaking? No, your voice wasn't that quiet. I thought your voice was fine. You just had a British fucking voice. I won't stream for long either. I think we're just gonna finish this chapter. We're just talking a little bit too. We'll finish this chapter and then I'll go to bed because I need to I need to wake up pretty early. I need to wake up pretty early. I want a dick. You want dick? Scandalous? Okay, holy shit. Link takes another piece of. Oh, yeah, this is where we got stuck. Bro, Miko, I have to get past this point! Miko's lunchbox and shoves it into his mouth. Goddess, Miko's mother is really good at baking. Stop! You love Polly? Link asks, curious. Though he's only 9 and pretty much inexperienced in anything related to girls, what his friend has seems like a crush. Surely it can't be deemed as love. Like how he feels about. Aww. He loves me. Link nearly chokes on the brownie. His brain refuses to even think about that name. Why? Anyway, Link knows what love is more than Miko does. Does he now? Hyro got a gifted sub. Hicks. Also, that is not something you ask. Stop it. You're being weird, girl. Sit down. Psst. Where were we? He takes another swig of water from his skin. Damn, you really got it bad, Miko. Ananda shakes his head. You guys don't understand, Miko says as he exasperatedly runs his hands through his hair. I dream about her all the time. She's so pretty and strong and smart. It's frustrating. He sighs. Have you ever felt something like that? Loved someone so much she starts appearing in your dreams, making you wish you never have to wake up? I guess, Ananda says. Do you know Rissa from the general store? The other boys nod in reply. A couple of days ago, I dreamed that she kissed me. Oh. Miko whistles. Fuck! I did it earlier! No, I can't whistle! I can't whistle! It takes a lot of concentration. Fuck you. Alright, fine. I can't do it right now, but I can do it. I did it earlier. I was whistling at birds to coax them into coming closer for Maya. Now do a whistle with your hands. Oh, I can't do that shit. I can't do that at all. I don't know how to do that. I did it! Try on, lips, you're trying. Fuck! Anyway, fuck you. Alright, we're reading. There you go. You smirks. How about you, Link? Ever dreamt of a girl? Link's gaze falls from the horizon to the ground to the green grass and the dark brown soil that lies beneath. In his mind, each blade of grass grows into a miniature tree, into a lush forest. Imprints of last night's dream emerge. Not really, Link shrugs. All I dream about is being lost in a forest and then pulling a sword that's planted in the middle of the forest, and pulling it causes me so much pain that I pass out and die. Miko and Nana stop chewing. Then they burst out laughing, spraying brownie crumbs in the air. Oh god, Link, you're so weird. Miko's shoulders shake and shake with laughter. Link scratches at his nape, bashful. It makes so much sense that you dream of killer swords instead of girls. Link grins, but he knows that what he said is not the whole truth because he does dream of a girl. A girl. Her voice and nothing else, phantom vocal cords floating in the breeze. Miko has Polly and Ananda as Rissa. In their dreams, they see them, touch them, kiss them, though it does sound nice to dream of a girl the way that Miko and Nanda does. Link doesn't really need the girl in his dreams to appear. She can say a mere voice that taunts him about how he's not ready. He already knows the face of that voice anyway. Oh. 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 He's acting whistle. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, let me straight up. Let me straight up a little bit. Yeah. Oops. You know, Link, Mother says, her hands gripping a piping bag as she decorates a birthday cake on the countertop. You've had a brush with death before, when you were in my womb. Link stands next to her, watching her carefully dot the rim of the cake with buttercream. Why would you tell that to him? How so, he asks. Interesting story, Mom. Tell me more. See, your father received an assignment in Farron, or Farone, Borpa, and I was in the 35th week of my pregnancy. I hadn't planned on coming, but he insisted because he did not want to miss your birth. So there I was, on a cart attached to your father's gelding, my stomach as big and heavy as a chain ball, slowly journeying the distance between Hateno and Farron. We stayed in a small house on Furrow Plain for 2 weeks, and mind you, I wasn't in my best shape at the time. I was often sick, and you were a tough little thing to have in my body. It took a toll on me. That is delightful. Thank you, Mom. She finishes dotting the border of the cake and starts painting flowers in the space between each dot of buttercream, the frosting flowing slowly from the metal nozzle lodged in the piping bag. Thankfully, there were other wives that also stayed there to accompany their night husbands, and they took care of me. Cooked for me, fed me, bathed me, even when I didn't have the energy to do so. Your father looked after me too, of course, but he couldn't stay for long each time. He had to camp out near the spring with his fellow knights. Why was father assigned to Farron? Link asks. He had to join a few of the other royal guard knights to accompany the late queen during her service at the Spring of Courage. Mother's gaze is still trained on the work in front of her, but Link swears he sees a hint of sadness in that gaze. She was with child and therefore had to pray at the sacred springs during her pregnancy. Link's tongue itches. He knows, but he wants to let her title slice. But he wants to let her title slice through the air anyway. With the princess? Yes, with the princess, Mother replies. Anyway, I was in my 37th week when I finally felt you. See, usually birth happens in the 40th week. It was way too early. We were all very scared, but you, my lovely little imp, said, "No, Mother, you must let me out now." Now that all the flowers are piped, each 5-petaled and equal in size, Mother aims the nozzle at the center of the cake and squeezes the piping bag again. The first few strokes of Highland alphabets and buttercream. So, one of the women ran to the spring to bring your father to me. It was storming outside, the likes of which had never been seen in even Faron during winter. Torrential, Link. You couldn't see anything that's in front of you. But 2 women stayed by my side as I writhed in agony. They put a cold compress on my forehead, brought water, waited and waited, just like how I waited for you to come. Link watches Mother's handiwork. Happy birthday now adorns the surface. Your father hadn't arrived yet, but it was timed, so I pushed and prayed, and the storm wasn't a sign of bad luck from the goddesses, and that you'd come out savable at the very least, because babies weren't meant to be birthed that early. Below a happy birthday, she begins piping the letter L. L, Riz! It was such a long labor, but eventually you came, and miraculously you were healthy. 37 weeks in my womb that you looked like you might as well have spent 45 in it, she laughed. You were chunky and hearty and flushed. Your cries were loud as a thunderstorm, and I cried with you. Mother continues piping and frosting. But that doesn't mean that he would be dead. Mother continues piping and frosting, but Link looks up at her now, watches as her lips break into a smile. She rarely smiles nowadays, and the sight makes his insides warm. Then your father came, saw you in my arms, and he knelt next to me and cried with me. Oh. Then lightning struck a tree near the house, and the room lit up. It felt like a message from above. Your father and I locked eyes, and somehow we just knew what to name you. We knew. Interesting. At least her frosting work is done. Oh, at last, her frosting work is done, and she sets the nearly empty piping back into the counter. Mother's work is beautiful as always. Year after year, birthday after birthday, the design stays the same, but Link doesn't care. It's a pretty cake. It's a cake for him to eat. Finally, she turns to him and cups his face with her hands covered with powdered sugar and streaked with buttercream. She leans down and lands a kiss on his forehead. Happy 11th birthday, Link, my beloved impatient thunder of a boy. Her eyes well up. You are my miracle. I love you. Aww, what the fuck, Mom? Link grins at her. I love you too, Mom. Aww. They sit at the dining table, just the 2 of them, accompanied only by the strong whistling of winds and snowflakes adorning the window pane. He cuts himself a huge slice, serves it on a plate, and eats and eats and eats. 2 layers of chocolate sponge cake glued with wild berry jam slathered with vanilla buttercream. Goddess sent truly. Yeah! Father couldn't come home for his for this year's birthday, but Link doesn't really mind. He has his birthday cake, he has Mother, and he has sword lessons with Sir Lalo in the afternoon. Later, with yet another unfitting wooden sword in his hand and his stomach chock full of cake, he goes through his drills. As a birthday surprise, Sir Lalo has invited some local swordsmen to spar with Link, and Link thinks it just might be his best birthday ever. He comes out of each fight triumphant. As an 11-year-old boy. When nightfall comes and he eventually falls asleep, Link dreams not of a sword that burns, but of a hurricane in Faron and a voice that whispers louder than the thunder. We're here together, she says, and we will be together again. And he believes her. Leaving Hateno village for Castletown feels like death and a rebirth somehow. Mother's crying into his hair. Come back home, alright? She sniffs, her arms tightening around him. Come back home to me. Oh. Something ugly rears itself in Link's throat, and he doesn't know what it is, unsure if he wants to address it, so he swallows it down. He smiles instead. Of course, Mom. After a few more goodbyes around the village, at last, Link leaves Nerkluda all by himself, completely at the mercy of other travelers. He hitchhikes from home all the way to Fort Hateno, then journeys on foot from there until he meets a merchant on the outskirts of Bubinga Forest, who is heading to Dueling Peaks. He gives out a few rupees each time to pay for their troubles. Then it's a few hours on foot again from the base of the peaks until he stands before the confluence where Squabble River meets Hylia River. And on the other side of Proxim Bridge, he finally sees Sir Rami, the deputy commander of the Royal Guard. Sir Rami has brought an extra mount with him for Link, so they ride north through the vast Hyrule field until they meet Father by the entrance to the sacred ground. Upon their reunion, the old man gives Link a slap on the back and a ruffle through the hair. Look at you, Father says, his expression fond, all grown up now. Once they cross the front gate of Castletown, Link realizes that he's trading the moos and bleeds of Hateno, the laughter of drunkards, and townies chattering loudly. Trading Mother's homemade curry and bread pudding and prime steak for stale communal stews at the barracks. A few weeks later, he knows he's also traded the sight of pretty Hateno girls for glimpses of golden blonde behind parapets, banisters, and metal gates. It's all horrible and wonderful. Link trains and trains, listens and follows Captain Harold's orders, joins him and the other squires as they raid nearby bokoblin dens. He lets his years of training under Sir Lalo take over his muscles and relaxes, and it serves him well. He's a 12-year-old among 15 and 16-year-olds, but he takes the trophy of killed the most monsters after every single raid. Captain Harold nicknames him Lionheart. At night in the barracks, he lies in the top bunk bed above Marcus, a 15-year-old with an ear piercing from Dea village. Link learns that Marcus isn't a hopeless romantic like Miko, but a foul-mouthed boy who can't stop yammering about his girlfriend in Castletown. Damn. When I slice through those fucking bokos, I think of Rosemary and her red hair and those beautiful, beautiful hips. Okay, Marcus says, his sleepy voice filling up the small room. My dad says it's important to find something to fight for when you want to become a knight. Rosemary is it for me, he continues. What about you, Link? Oh, Link has that something, alright. That something is sleeping in the high tower looming above the barracks. That something is in the portraits that hang on various walls in the castle. When he fights and trains and falls and hurts himself, he thinks of golden hair and a pair of four-screen eyes. I know it's a theory, but the house you buy at Hateno was originally yours before the calamity. Oh, but it wouldn't make sense for a knight to live a couple of days of travel away from his work instead of just moving to Castletown, right? Hmm. I don't know, Link stares at the ceiling above him. The royal family, I guess. No, that doesn't count, Marcus huffs. Do you really not have a girl that you fancy? Golden hair, forest green eyes, not ready, not ready, not ready. I guess not, Link replies. You know what? We should hang out in the castle town on our day off, Marcus says. Get you a girl. We'll have so much fun, I guarantee. When the day actually comes, Link doesn't find it so much fun. He just sits in a corner inside the jewelry store as Marcus and Rosemary do God knows what in the alleyway behind the store. Ugh. After what feels like ages, Marcus and Rosemary do come back, his lips positively red and her neck covered in mulberry-colored splotches. Noticing the annoyance in Link's face, Rosemary tries to make up for it by letting him choose any particular piece of jewelry that he wants. Link just shrugs at first, but Rosemary insists. Trust me, kid, she says, girls today love a guy with earrings. So Link relents. His eyes scanned through the glass enclosure before landing on a pair of earrings, 2 small hoops encrusted with blue enamel. Enamel? Is it enamel? Enamel? He points at them. Half an hour later, he's staring into a mirror, his fingers pinching the new accessory. If you see my mother, please don't tell her you got them for free. She'll kill me. She already did when she found out I gave some to Marcus, Rosemary warns him. But those look phenomenal on you. Girls will definitely swoon. Link can't help but agree. The blue matches his eyes and his hairband. They look good. Perhaps one day she will finally notice him and think that they look good too. The next day, Father comes down to the training yard and discovers the blue that now adorns his son's ears. Thankfully, he isn't particularly disapproving of it, but he does insist that Captain Harold gives his squires a lesson on royal etiquette. There isn't a lot that Link doesn't already know from watching Father move and walk and talk around royalty and noblemen. How to kneel, how to address each royalty, your majesty for the king, your highness for the princess. The distance that should be kept between a knight and his charge, 5 paces. How to dance appropriately at balls, how to eat in a refined manner at banquets. Banquets? What about animal? Nothing. When they pretend dance, arms hovering in the air like one would hold a dance partner, Link pictures her in his arms. When they pretend kneel, he imagines that he's kneeling before her. When they take 5 steps backward from a wall to understand just how far 5 paces is, Link imagines that he's standing across from her. Most importantly, Captain Harold says, I cannot stress enough how very important it is. You must be paragon of decorum at all times. You must always remember that among these royals and nobles, you are a knight first and a man second. Always. Link's heart aches a little at the reminder, but he crushes and crumbles that ache and throws it far, far away. The only thing that will ever be granted to him is the privilege of protecting her, and he'd be perfectly happy with that. Yay. Still have a little. Oh look, Zora's domain. Oh look, it's Mipha. There's your Mipha thing. Though he is now 12, I think. Wait, how old was he? I forgot. Wait. There's your thing. Right here. Just as Link is warming up to the cold barracks at the castle, Father sends him to different outposts throughout Hyrule to train under the best fighter of each race. It feels like another death of some sort. He spends 3 months with Zora under Princess Mipha's guidance. She appears exactly as she did when he first met her almost 10 years ago during Fall Expedition. Hey, there you go! There you go! She appears exactly as she did when he first met her almost 10 years ago during Fall Expedition. Fussy? Yes, it's a fussy. Her lips always upturned with a benevolent smile, her amber eyes twinkling with kindness. At night, he sleeps in a waterbed at the guest quarters designed for Hylian visitors. During the day, he eats and trains and eats and rests and trains some more. Mipha is exceptionally skilled with the spear, and Link watches as she maneuvers her chosen weapon with grace and ease. In turn, He gives her a few pointers on sword wielding. Pussy elf. Pussy elf. No! No! The Link! Another counter-argument for the Fusi. Mipha was already an adult when child Link visited Zora's domain, and yet she falls in love with 16-year-old Link. She was? But adult in fish terms? Wait. Wait. No. What do you mean? Does live up to 200 years or more? Damn, and she really wanted to marry Link, huh? I say the Link is it, guys. It's canon. Fuck the Fusi. Literally. No, don't fuck any Fusies, please. Don't fuck any Fusies. No! Oh, guys, my voice is so raspy. It's almost 10 also. It could have been hag Fusi hunting. I'll pretend I didn't read that. Okay. Can I link this? Yes. If you want to keep reading, it's right there. Keep reading. Oh, that's not it. Okay, hold on. Do we actually have the results of the election? Wahlergebnisse. No, we don't have all of them yet. Borpa. Keep breeding, Fussy. All of the old people. God, old people are dooming our country into, like, terrible things. Gosh. Wir sind als Volkspartei angekommen. Halt die Fresse weiter. Okay. No, not the yawning again. Can't hide the truth, can. What do you mean? Tens. We'll have election results on same day. Some of them, not all of them. There has been something around 60 out of almost 300 places reporting the results. They're currently counting still. I just wanted to see how far along they were. We already have some results. Seems like we do. Takes several weeks of counting and doing electoral fraud for us to know who won. Oh shit. That sucks. Imagine! Who's winning? CDU. CDU, AfD, dann war SPD mit Grüne, glaube ich. Linke hat stark zugenommen. AfD lag bei knapp unter 20%, glaube ich. Was echt viel ist. Short English translation. Conservative Party has won most of the votes, but has dropped significantly since last year. The Green Party has lost a couple of votes, but is pretty much still up there. The Workers' Party, I guess, the Working Party is always there, has lost some votes also. Most of the votes have been lost to a right-wing party, sadly, which has gained a lot of votes since last time. It's not good. But also so has the Left Party. They're literally called the Left. They have gained a lot of fucking votes, which I'm very happy about. Not who I voted, but it's a very welcome sight. The dare I say fascist one? Yeah, pretty much, man. Actually, like, not even kidding. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me, I'm gonna disappear for a minute. Just real quick. At least on screen, I'm gonna disappear for a second. Give me a second, please. And that was it already. Coming back. Not the F word. How dare we? Do, 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 do. Da, ba, ba, da, 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 do, do, do. Yeah, FDP has gotten under 5%, which means they didn't get any seats in the end. And I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy about that. Fuck them, dude. Fuck them. And what a coincidence, the large elderly population ruining future generations with. But I'm already on my deathbed, so why does it matter? Yes, the elderly who do not work basically voted for a party that is horrible. And it has had the most votes for like centuries now, gefühlt. I fucking hate that party. This party is trash. I don't know why it wins. It's so bad. Also, the party that they voted for really distinguishes itself very, very little from the right party, like when it comes to their choices that they've promised. There's only a couple of points that they were like, they could be distinguished by compared to the right-wing party. But gosh, I don't know why the elderly people vote like that. It's really just like the really old people that vote like this. Like 60 and above. People that don't work anymore in Germany. I don't know, whatever. Also, I probably have the most rights to call people fascists. I mean, anyone has the right to call people fascists when they're fascists. At least y'all don't get the political party that's filled entirely with people that were kicked out of the other party for scummy behavior and applied crimes. No, but don't worry about it. Our parties also have a couple of scandals. Don't worry. Some of them were corrupt, but then we hold them accountable for when they're corrupt. Like accepting money from ominous sources. Mind you, none of the parties are great. We're choosing between AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, while getting fucked by the state. Yeah, that's true. We're basically trying to choose as lesser evils. At least the young population does. But also, there has been a significant rise in the young population voting the Red Wing, the Red Wing party. Which is alarming. And I don't know why. I can't tell you why. Need I remind you that our last president is the donkey fucker? Yep. Anyway, guys. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. That stream is over. I did tell you guys it would be a short stream. We didn't do much. We did hang out. We did hang out. Lucky! I didn't even... What the hell did you... You always say good night. Were you there before? How long have you been here? Did you say hello? Did I miss your message? You're unbelievable. You're unfucking believable. Lucky, man. I had no idea you were here. We were reading a fan fiction. Let's see who we're rating tonight. Is Hyro No, Hyro is not streaming. But Izzy is streaming, guys. We should send you over to Izzy. Oh, she's streaming with a cam. Aww. Dude, I think I have the same shirt. That's crazy. It's not that crazy. But it's, I mean... Guys, say thank you from me. I'm gonna move to bed. I need to sleep, guys. Internet crash, it's crazy. Hi Vakia, also goodbye. Good night. It's over. Last presidency had a person that was kicked out of 2 other political parties, I believe, and was also caught mid passion time with a farm donkey. That's crazy. I would never ever show my face ever again. I would flee the country, guys. Goodbye and hello, I'm in France. Bienvenue back. No friends! Woo! Shit country. Thank you, stream. Don't thank me, man. Of course. Thank you for being here, though. Thank you for hanging out. We were just reading a fucking fanfiction. I didn't know you guys would be interested in that. You weirdos. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the other side. Raid happening in 5 seconds. I love you. I'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you. Kristen Nussion, buddies.